Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Naranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Naranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Veeravanachari Yamuna Veeravanachari Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare Hari नरसिंह भगवान की जय। प्रहलाद नरसिंह देव भगवान की जय। भक्त शिरोमणि श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे। So today, as we are celebrating Lord Narshima Dev's appearance day, so we will try. So we will try to meditate on the pastimes of the Lord, because the days like today are the special days on which Lord gives special mercy when we discuss about their pastimes, because we can not only understand Lord by seeing Him or by reciting His names, but we have to listen about His pastime as well. So we have to do Shravanam. So Shravanam is listening about the pastimes of the Lord. So as we all know that Lord Narsimadev is the protector of all the devotees. As many of us already know about the pastime of Prahlad Maharaj and Narsimadev, how he protected him. So I'll start with one mantra which is most of us already know, that Ugram Veeram
Mahavishnu Jalantam Sarvatomukham Narsimham Bhishanam Bhadram Mrityu Namamaham.
So this mantra was also recited by Lord Shiva. In this pastime, when Lord Narsimadev was after killing Hiranyakashipu, Lord Narsimadev was very angry because his devotee was in threat, in danger. Hiranyakashipu was torturing him. So because of this, he was very angry, and because of his anger, the heat, the fire was coming out of his body. Because of his fire, the fire was going all over the universe. And if fire was going all over the universe, it was also reaching the Mount Kailash. What is the Mount Kailash? Mount Kailash is a place and the abode of Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva, he resides on Mount Kailash. Why? Because it is very cold. It is surrounded by snow and very cold environment. I heard in some lecture as well, Lord Shiva stays in Mount Kailash because after accepting the halahal wish, the venom, he trapped that wish in his throat. So just to keep that venom in his throat, he was started living on Mount Kailash, so that it will just stay there, it will not go inside the body. So when Narsingadev was incarnated, he came and he was angry. A fire was going till Mount Kailash. Because of that, the glaciers, the mountains, the snow which was residing there started melting. Because of that, the wish, the venom, was also starting to melt. And if it will melt, it will go towards the internal organs. So when Lord Shiva noticed that why it is happening and why all demigods running here and there, why this whole universe is shaking, why it is burning, then he got to know that Lord Narsimadev has appeared. So he also went there and joined other gods, demigods, goddesses, Gandharv, Kinnar, Yakshas, and Nagas, and everyone was there just to glorify the Lord, to pacify him. So to pacify him, they chanted this mantra as well, which is Ugram Veeram Mahavishnu Jalantam Sarvatomukham Narsingham Bhishanam Bhadram Mrityu Namamaham. So Ugram means ferocious Lord, Veeram means heroic Lord, Mahavishnu means the greatest Vishnu, Jwalantam Sarvatomukham means who burns with terrifying form, Narsimham Bhishmanam Bhadram, he is the fierce and auspicious protector, Mrityu means the death of the death, Namamyam, I bow down unto him. So why I begin starting my today's discussion with this shloka, so that we all will also bow down to Lord Narsimadev, so that he can protect us and he can allow us to relish his pastime and to understand few of his leelas. So now I'll move further. So in Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a 12 cantos, and out of that, the 7th canto, most of the 7th canto is discussing about Lord Narsimadev Leela. But inside Lord Narsimadev Leela, that 7th canto describes more about the Prahlad Charitra, or the personality of Prahlad Maharaj, how he was. Because the Srimad Bhagavatam is not only the glorification of the Lord, but Srimad Bhagavatam is the glorification of Lord's devotees. It is the glorification of Vyakti Bhagavat as well. Bhagavats means the all great devotees of the Lord. It starts from first canto, which is the glorification of other devotees, other sages, Sage Narad, Vyasadev, Shaunakshi, other rishis, and it ends with glorification of devotee, which is Maharaj Parikshit and other devotees. And even inside Srimad Bhagavatam, there are several chapters and several instances, several stories, which also is the glorification of Lord's devotees. Because Lord always wants us to get some inspiration, and so that we can also be His devotee. The same way, in Srimad Bhagavatam 7th canto, which is the glorification of Lord Narshima Dev, as well as the glorification of Prahlad Maharaj. How one devotee should change his life, should behave in his life, and how one can be a pure devotee of the Lord, and how he can attain the highest perfection just by chanting and having faith in the Lord. So, from first canto to sixth canto, there was several instances when Sugati Goswami, okay, just going forward, I want to know how many of you know about Srimad Bhagavatam. So many of us, a few of us don't know about Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam, there are two main scriptures. First is Bhagavad Gita, the other is Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavad Gita is the conversation between Lord Shri Krishna and Arjun on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. So it comprises 700 shlokas. But Srimad Bhagavatam is the glorification of Supreme Lord and His devotees through various stories and pastimes and of various incarnations. When Vedavyas, who wrote all the Vedic scriptures and literatures, after writing everything, he got inspiration to write Srimad Bhagavatam. It is called as Mahapuran, Bhagavad Mahapuran, because after writing Puran, he just wrote Mahapuran, which is the crux of all the Vedic knowledge. So if anybody wants to grasp all the Vedic knowledge, the Srimad Bhagavatam is enough. If they will understand or read or try to implement Srimad Bhagavatam in their life, then their life will be perfect and they can attain the highest perfection, which is going back home, back to Godhead. So Srimad Bhagavatam consists of cantos. There are 12 total cantos. So I am discussing from canto 7, which is the explanation of Prahlad Maharaj Charitra, the character of Prahlad Maharaj. Maybe I am not saying the correct word of Charitra. What is the correct word? Personality of Prahlad Maharaj. So when it is the story between Parikshit Maharaj, who was about to leave his body after 7 days, and sage Sugati Goswami. Sugati Goswami is reciting Srimad Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj and other rishis, so that Parikshit Maharaj can attain the highest perfection of the life just in 7 days. So if anybody who is leaving his body in 7 days, Srimad Bhagavatam can be perfect to attain highest perfection. Even Parikshit Maharaj knew that he will be leaving the body after 7 days. But any one of us who is here can assure that he or she will be alive after 7 days. I don't think so. We don't even know after 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day, 1 month, 1 year, or 100 years. We don't know, but he knew that. So after he knew that he only has 7 days, he requested Sugati Goswami to teach him some Vedic knowledge so that he can attain highest perfection. So while Sugati Goswami was reciting all the Vedic knowledge, after 6 cantos, he became some confused, because Lord Vishnu or Lord Krishna sometimes, most of the times, took the side of demigods, not the demons. He was always against demons, though demons and demigods was created by same father, Kashyap Muni. The father of all demons and demigods is Kashyap Muni. But he was having 2 wives, Diti and Aditi. So Diti was the mother of all demons and Aditi was the mother of all demigods. So while Sugati Goswami was reciting the pastimes of the Lord, Parikshit Maharaj observed that Lord Vishnu or Lord Krishna always takes side of demigods. So was looking like a partiality. So if there is a same father and he's having some kids, let's say if you have some sibling, and if parents will take always side of one person, the other person or the third person can think like, why parents are always one-sided, partial. So out of this inquisitivity, Parikshit Maharaj asked a question to Shukdev Goswami, like why God is partial. So when Shukdev Goswami heard this question from Parikshit Maharaj, he said, yes, this question is very nice and perfect question. Because we can sometimes feel enviousness as well. Why this is like that, why God is partial. And why demigods are the devotees of the Lord and demons are always against. So he wanted to know. So he said, okay, I'll tell you this about this quality of the Lord by reciting one story. He said, your great-grandfather, your grandfather, Maharaj Yudhishthir, he also asked this same question from sage Narad. When Maharaj Yudhishthir conducted the Yajna, Rajsu Yajna, he invited all the kings, all the sages, all the demigods, even sage Narad was there. So Lord, sage Narad is the greatest devotee of Supreme Lord. He can go anywhere, anytime. He can even fly to any of the planets. He can travel. So Maharaj Parikshit asked to Lord Narad about Shishupal. Because Shishupal, who was the brother of Krishna, who said bad words to Krishna, immediately after 100 offenses, he was killed by Sudarshan Chakra. So Shishupal, maybe I will recite story under story under story. But if you all will be with me, you can understand that properly. So I am reciting the story of between Parikshit Maharaj and sage Shukdev Goswami. Shukdev Goswami is reciting the story and the conversation between Maharaj Yudhishthir and Narad. Now Narad, he's asking to Lord Narad why Krishna killed Shishupal. And instantly after killing Shishupal, who committed 100 offenses, Shishupal got Sayujya Mukti, or he was delivered. He attained the highest perfection. See, one who is feeling enmity with Supreme Lord, attaining the highest perfection, isn't it a partiality? See, what we are discussing actually, that we should be a devotee. We should attain highest perfection. But Shishupal, who was always cursing Krishna, who committed 100 offenses against Krishna, and Krishna even killed him. Even after killing, he attained Sayujya Mukti, the ultimate goal of the life. So Yudhishthir and the other kings, other people were also amazed, but as a representative of everyone, Yudhishthir Maharaj asked this question to sage Narad. So Narad Muni said, this is the pastime of Lord, because Lord is supreme, his pastimes is also supreme. So he said the story of Charkumar. He said we have to go back in the time, how it started. There was, Lord Vishnu was residing in his Loka, Vaikuntha Loka. As Krishna or Lord Vishnu, they are all having 6 opulences. All opulences they have. So what are these 6 opulences? All fame, all beauty, all intelligence, all renunciation, all fame, all power. All wealth. So maybe out of us, many have some wealth, many have beauty, many have intelligence, some of us have fame, some of us have renunciation, intelligence, but neither of us is having all 6 up to the extreme point. But Lord Vishnu or Krishna have all 6 opulences. So while being in Vaikuntha, he was able to perform and he was able to show all 5 opulences except the all power. Because to show your power, you have to fight. But how Lord Vishnu or Krishna can fight in his loka? Because they are all devotees. Krishna will not fight with devotees. Because devotees should not fight even among themselves. How they will fight with Krishna? If I will ask any of you, Like, who wants to fight with Krishna? They will say, no, we don't want to fight with Krishna, we want to serve him. So the same way, all the devotees in Vaikuntha are serving them. So, just by sensing this desire of Lord Vishnu, Char Kumar and Jai Vijay, some of devotees decide like that was the plan of devotees to offer their service for Vishnu, that they, Lord Vishnu, that they think, okay, maybe we can have some small pastime, we can have some small drama so that we can go in earthly planets, and then Krishna can come, Lord Vishnu can come, incarnate himself, and can show his power. So Char Kumars are the four kids, small child. They are the son of Lord Brahma. Brahma is the creator of this universe. Maybe all of us know. So Brahma's 4 sons, they were also like Lord Narad. They can travel anywhere. But Lord Narad was like an adult. But Char Kumar was always like a child, small children. They were always traveling like without any clothes everywhere. So one day when they were traveling, they came to Vaikuntha Loka to have darshans of Lord Vishnu. They were always coming there, but one day when they came there, Char Kumar stopped them. No, you can't go inside. So they said, how you can stop us? Jai Vijay stopped them. They said, how you can stop us? We are coming every day. Let's say you are coming every day in temple, and one day 2 people are standing there. They say, no, you can't go inside. So you will feel like, don't you know me? Like, I am coming here every day. But usually devotees never feel like that, because devotees are samdarshana, Pandita samdarshana. So, but just to fulfill the desire of Lord Vishnu, they are also playing. They said, no, you are behaving wrong here. You are behaving like demons. Go in earthly planet and take a form of demons for 3 births. So when Lord Vishnu heard that, he came on the door and he invited like Char Kumars, and he said, no, forgive my devotees. They maybe did that in mistake. They said, okay, if it is like that, we will forgive. You in all birth, you both will be delivered by Lord Vishnu himself. He has to come in earthly planet and have to deliver. So Lord Narad said that Shishupal was among Jai and Vijay, and second one was Dantavakra, who was also killed by Krishna. So they said, okay, Shishupal was Jai and Vijay, was one of Shishupal, and Dantavakra was Jai and Vijay. Then how about the other 2 births? And why he got Sayujya Mukti, the Mukti in this birth? They said that was his 3rd life. That's why they went back to Vaikuntha planet. So Narad Muni said, I'll start with first life. So in first life, in Satyuga time, there was two sons of Diti, Hiranyaksh and Hiranyakashipu. Both of the brother was very powerful. So the elder brother, he was very notorious. One day, he took Mother Earth, under the ocean. And because of that, the earth, everybody was having destruction, and everywhere people were suffering. So everybody went to Lord Brahma, all demigods went to Lord Brahma went to Lord Vishnu, and from the nose of Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu incarnated as a boar, like a wild boar. So Varahadev. So he incarnated himself as Varahadev and fought with Hiranyaksh and killed him. So Lord incarnated as Varahadev and killed Hiranyaksh. So after killing of Hiranyaksh, Hiranyakashipu, who was the younger brother, he wanted to take revenge from Lord Vishnu. He thought, how Lord Vishnu can kill my brother? I am very powerful. My brother was very powerful. This is the plan of all demigods and Brahma. But I will teach him a lesson. And I will kill Lord Vishnu and I will become the Supreme Lord. So, why we all are here in this material world? Because we also thought that sometimes that we want to be supreme. We want to enjoy. We want to enjoy like Supreme Lord. So they said, oh, Lord said, okay, go in material world and be your Supreme Master. Sometimes we think like we are master, we want to enjoy, we want to rule. So the same way Hiranyakashipu wanted to rule, wanted to enjoy, wanted to be supreme. So when he saw the body of his brother's wife, a sister-in-law, his mother, and all the nephews, they were crying like nothing. They were crying so badly, and they were not allowing Hiranyakashipu to take the body of Hiranyaksha for like last rites. They were saying, no, 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 we can't let our father go. No, 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 we can't let our husband go. Though Hiranyakashipu was demon, was taken birth as a demon actually. He was not demon, he was Jain Vijay. He was among Jain Vijay. But though he was playing the role of a demon, he was taken birth as a demon. But he gave the lesson of Atma and Paramatma and Atma Gyan to his relatives. That no, this is Atma. Atma changes, soul changes the body. The body just lies here, and we have to die one day. So don't lament like this. Leave him. We have to do end rites. But they were not understanding. So at this point of time, he tried to narrate one story that there was one king who was died in a battle. His wife was crying like you all are crying, and other relatives were crying. They were not allowing Yamaraj or Yamdut to take, and they were not allowing them to do last rites of the body. So in the end, Yamaraj has to come there and in the form of small boy, and he said, if you will cry like this, one day your death will also come here, and you will be like him. You will lie on this ground like him. So just leave him. When they all understood about their death, they left the body. So he also narrated one story that in one forest there was one hunter who just put the net for one bird, killing a bird, and there was female bird inside the net and male bird was outside, and he was also lamenting, like crying, like who will take care of our kids? Why you are, oh my love, why you are going? Why you left? So when he was, other bird was crying, the hunter also caught that bird. So he was also killed. So if you all will cry like this, one day, while crying, you all will also go. So when they listen like we all have to die, we all have to go, otherwise, so they left the body of Hiranyaksha. Then they did last rites. Just after doing last rites, because he was just giving this Atma Gyan to his relatives from his mouth, not from his heart. Because if somebody is saying from heart, they have to show in his actions as well. If he understood that he is not body, his soul, why he is having the propensity or this feeling of revenge? Because he was demon. That is the difference between demon and demigod. Demons mentality never understand that we are not this body, we are soul, and Krishna is the Supreme Lord. We have to go back home, back to Godhead, and we have to do all those things in our life so that we can attain that highest perfection. So that is the difference between demon and demigod, God. So devotee actually. So he thought, I will do that kind of austerity nobody has ever done. So for that he went to Mandarachal mountain, which was very high, like covered with snow from all around. So he did austerity standing on one leg, raising his hands both in like facing the sky. So he did like for thousands and thousands of years. So even while he was doing his austerity, his whole body was being eaten by ants and the termites and even other insects. There was ant hill till his upper body. There was ant hills. You understand ant hills?
Yeah.
Like mud. Small mountains of ants and other insects. And they were eating his body. But still he was so meditating on Lord Brahma Devaya Namah. He was just chanting Brahma Devaya Namah. Because he think that Brahma is the Supreme Lord. Because with Lord Vishnu, he was having enmity. So either Lord Shiva or Brahma. So he was worshipping Brahma. So after like thousands of years, his austerity, because of his austerity, all the heavenly planets, earthly planets, and even lower planets was starting to get that heat out of it, which was coming out of his body because of that great austerity. And because of that heat and the power, even the heavenly planets started shaking. So when Indra and other demigods felt that, they went to Lord Brahma, that Brahma, oh our great father Brahma, that Hiranyakashipu is doing this austerity. Please save us. Please do something, otherwise he will attain our throne by default. Because see, if you have